best place you can get all your exclusive sports news around the world. At long last, Manchester United finally picks the three maximum points at stake in the English Premier League 2025-2026 season on match day 15. Manchester United 4, Wolves 1. They moved to the sixth position in the English Premier League table with 25 points plus 4 goals. Chelsea has 25 points plus 10 goals. Now the league table is wide open in the 2025-2026 English Premier League season. The best moment is yet to come for most of the big guns when it comes to the English Premier League. One of the finest moments in the English Premier League. Ash, Wolves trust him. Thank you, Ash. Thank you so much. And Barcelona is also leading the Spanish La Liga table with 4 points behind second position placed team Real Madrid. In the 2025-2026 season, in the French Ligue 1, RC Lens also tops the French Ligue 1 table. 2024-2025 French Ligue 1 winners, Paris Saint-Germain second, behind RC Lens with just a point. The season is just getting interesting in the 2025-2026 after winning the French Ligue 1, winning Coupe de France and the French Super Cup, winning the UEFA Champions League. I watched the United game and Wolves. I watched United and Wolves game and thought about washing my eyes with water. Mid game, trust me, I couldn't even also sleep. United scoring the first goal, wonderful goal from Bruno Fernandes, scoring the first goal for Manchester United. Wolves equalizing in the final minutes of the first half. And then in the second half, Mason Mount, Brian Mbeumo, and then Bruno Fernandes once again scoring to make it 4-1 for Manchester United to finally win at long last, losing to Everton at Old Trafford, drawing 1-1 with West Ham United, and now winning against Wolves in the English Premier League on match day 15. Perfect start for Ruben Amorim, perfect start for Manchester United, perfect start for the entire players that made it possible for Manchester United to secure the 3 maximum points. And who else will always give an assist for Manchester United to play? Is United on fourth now? No, Manchester United is sixth in the English Premier League table. Chelsea is fifth with 25 points. Manchester United is sixth with 25 points plus 4 goals. Definitely Manchester United will move to the fourth or they'll move to the second position in the English Premier League on match day 16. Let's see what happens in subsequent matches. But how do you think RC Lens, perfect start in the French Ligue 1 season, leading the French Ligue 1 table ahead of champions Paris Saint-Germain with just a point. In the Spanish La Liga, it's just a point. In the Spanish La Liga, 4 points behind Real Madrid. Great performance from FC Barcelona, who won by 5-3 against Real Betis. And Real Madrid losing to Celta Vigo by 2-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Great move, great start in the Spanish La Liga, great start. And AC Milan also winning by a whooping 3-2. There is always an exciting moment when it comes to the Italian Serie A. We play Frankfurt tomorrow in Camp Nou, and it's going to win. It's going to be a win and a win and a win for FC Barcelona. Barcelona is unstoppable now. One of the best Spanish La Liga clubs, one of the best clubs in the world so far. It has always been FC Barcelona, Vizca Barça, the Catalonian giants from the Spanish La Liga, winning it in the 2024-2025 season and making it possible in the 2025-2026 season. We have revenge to take against Frankfurt, and it will be one of the best revenge in the UEFA Champions League. You know, Barca has been one of the best clubs so far when it comes to the world of football, when it comes to the UEFA Champions League, when it comes to the Spanish La Liga, when it comes to club football. FC Barcelona has always been the best. They have always been one of the best. They have always been one of the finest clubs when it comes to the Spanish La Liga, and everyone can attest to it. Everyone can attest to it that Barca has been one of the best clubs when it comes to the Spanish La Liga, and when it comes to European football, they've made a mark in the world of football. The biggest moment when it comes to the world of football, it has always been the moment when you always see the smiles and happiness in the faces of every team supporter from Barcelona. Visca Barca, after moving to the Spotify Camp Nou, Barca has been one of the best clubs so far. Not just moving to the Spotify Camp Nou, but they've been the best last season, they've been the best this season. And they've always come from a goal down to win matches. Spectacular performances from FC Barcelona and spectacular performances from Manchester United in the 2025-2026 English Premier League season. After an awful start, Manchester United is now picking up the pieces week by week in, week out. Late night football has always been the problem for Manchester United supporters, but they will always find a way to watch those games, and it has always been a perfect moment for the club, winning against Wolves by 4-1, giving an assist and scoring 2 goals. Player of the Match award should always be given to Bruno Fernandes with an assist and with 2 goals. Perfect start for Rube. We lost to them in 2022, so we have to take our revenge. The revenge will definitely be taken by FC Barcelona. In 2022, it has passed, but it always signals memories in our minds. The Barca will always do their best to make. Hi, how are you? Hope you're good. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. It's been wonderful having you on board once again. It's late night, but most of you always find time to make sure you join my live stream and make me smile each and every blessed day. A perfect start in the English Premier League, perfect start in the Italian Serie A. Huh? What do you think about Madrid versus City? It's going to be one. Happy Christmas, Elias the Goat. Thank you so much. Man City versus Real Madrid is going to be one of the toughest games in the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid is not doing bad when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. Man City is also not doing bad when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid is having awful starts in the Spanish La Liga. Man City is having a good start in the English Premier League. Happy Christmas, Elias. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful moment. It's a wonderful moment to have a blessed memories when it comes to Christmas, when it's in December. We always have a good mindset when it comes to Christmas. Christmas has always been one of the best celebrations for every single Christian. The best moments for every single Christian when Christmas is fast approaching. But we have memories to write home about. Happy Christmas to you, Elias the Goat, my brother. Thank you so much for having you on my live stream, and it's good to always have most of you on my live stream. Perfect moment, perfect start, great memories. You will always never forget about. It has always been when Christmas is fast approaching. Merry Christmas to each and every Christian. Merry Christmas to you all. My team is signing on the top of the table like the star on the top of the Christmas tree. Massive. Thank you so much, my brother. And Visca Barca is shining so much. Not even like a Christmas tree, but Visca Barca is shining like the red stars in heaven. Visca Barca, the Catalonian giants, the giants from the Spanish La Liga, the best club in the Spanish La Liga, one of the finest clubs in the world of football. Barcelona has been the best. Barcelona has been the finest. Barcelona has been the greatest club when it comes to the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid has done their part. At the moment when everyone will always put smiles on their faces at us, which club do you actually support? I support Manchester United, and we won by 4 goals to 1 against Wolves. Great smiles this evening. I'm really happy. At least we've won. After awful starts in the English Premier League, Manchester United have finally picked the 3 maximum points at stake. We hope it continues against subsequent clubs that Manchester United is going to play against. Perfect start in the English Premier League for Manchester United after an awful week in, week out games. Manchester United finally picks the 3 maximum points. They now have +4 goals in the English Premier League. Chelsea has +10 goals with the same 25 points. Can Arsenal win the English Premier League? Great, but time has been bad lately for United. Hope you get back in form and continue what you have achieved today. Sure, it has been very awful. Time has been very awful for Manchester United in subsequent matches in the 2022, 2023, 2023, 2024, 2024, 2025. It has been the worst ever seasons for Manchester United, picking up the pieces bit by bit to make sure they climb up the ladder and make sure they win the English Premier League or they qualify into the UEFA Champions League 2026. My brother, why are you streaming in this front these days? Earlier, no, I'm no more in Ghana, my brother. I've moved out of Ghana. I'm in Dubai now. Trying to chase greener pastures to make sure I get certain things on board and get my studio. So I need to come out from my comfort zone, get money, and then get my studio ready and then start my podcast. Without money, I can't achieve what I want to achieve. And there's no support anywhere. So I just need to move out there, get the money, get the cameras. Are you playing football? No, I'm working in Dubai now. I'm working in Dubai now for a couple of years, and I will move back to Ghana, open my studio, and start my podcast. So I want to keep the channel active. That is the main reason why I had to travel and I had to get money to do what I want to do, because I don't know who will help me to achieve what I want to achieve. So I need to travel. Ash, that has been the problem. I am proud of you, brother. Keep working hard, and one day you will have your own YouTube studio for podcasts. That has been my dream. The podcast studio is what has been my dream, and that is the main purpose why I am here. Work, get the money, travel to Europe, or work, get the money, and then move back to Ghana and get my podcast studio ready and do what I want to do. Well done, brother. Brotherhood is proud of you. Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate the support you've been giving me lately and all the time. You've been one of the best brothers. Much respect, and my prayers always with you. Thank you so much, Ash. And you have always been praying for me. I really appreciate the support you are giving me. I really appreciate everything you are putting in for me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this effort. And I know you've not stopped praying for me. And I know your prayers will still continue. I really appreciate this support. I really appreciate it so much. You've been one of the best I have ever known as a friend. You've been one of the best I have ever known as a brother. And I really appreciate this friendship. I really appreciate this friendship so much. And God bless you, Ash. God bless you so much. And I know Barcelona will pick the 3 maximum points at stake against Frankfurt in the UEFA Champions League, match day 6. And it will always be the biggest rivalry. It will always be one of the biggest revenge. Yes, my G, keep working hard, and one day I will be there in your studio, inshallah, mashallah. And that will be one of the best for me to have a brother in my studio and we are discussing sports. It will be the best. It will be the best. And I won't forget that day, and that day won't also pass by me. Inshallah, 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 inshallah. And Manchester United have also put a smile on my face this night. Great start for me. Great start. After scoring the first goal, Wolves equalized, and in the second half, Bruno Fernandes. In the second half, Brian Mbeumo, Brian Mbeumo, and Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes scored. Man United scoring 3 goals in the first half. In the second half of the game, after 1-1 draw in the first half, United scored 3 goals. This has not happened in several years. For the first time in several years, Manchester United scoring 3 goals in the second half. Perfect start by all standard. Initially, Manchester United was having 22 points plus 1 goal. And now 25 points plus 4 goals. Take care, my brother. It's almost 4 a.m. in the morning now. Thank you so much, Ash, for being on my live stream. Thank you so much for standing by me. Thank you so much for watching Manchester United versus Wolves game and getting much tactical analysis on what the game was about. So I feel tired. I will go to sleep, my brother. Thank you so much. Good night, Ash. MashaAllah, and Salamu Alaikum to you and to the family. I really appreciate the support you've been giving me all the time. It will never go unnoticed. It will never go unnoticed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Manchester United is now 6th in the English. Good Hafiz, my brother. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've been a great friend. You've been a brother. And the support is massive. I really appreciate it so much. I really appreciate it so much. Shabaka Kahir, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You have to be teaching me your language, MashaAllah. You have to be teaching me your language, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. The effort you've been putting in for me is great. The effort you've been putting in for me is great, and I really appreciate it. Sit on the English Premier League table. RC Lens first in the French League table, in the German Bundesliga. Thank you, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And in the German Bundesliga, it has been the pleasant moment for FC Bayern, and Harry Kane can't stop scoring for FC Bayern, scoring a hat-trick. Great moment for FC Bayern in the German Bundesliga, and one of the best strikers in the world, Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, and Erling Haaland. Now, Kylian Mbappe will be facing Erling Haaland in the UEFA Champions League. Can Man City pick the 3 maximum points? Or can Real Madrid pick the 3 maximum points? Real Madrid has always been the best club when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. They've been one of the finest clubs when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. Their dominance in the UEFA Champions League is always top-notch. Their dominance when it comes to the Spanish La Liga is always top-notch. But gone were the days you will always love to watch Real Madrid on set. But now, the euphoria surrounding Real Madrid's game has been going down the drain bit by bit. Can Real Madrid come back from their awful defeats and pick maximum points in the UEFA Champions League and in the Spanish La Liga? Can it be done by Real Madrid? Or Barca is still going to win the Spanish La Liga 2025-2026? Can Barca win it? Or can Real Madrid pick that maximum points at stake and dominate the La Liga season and win the trophy that Barca won last season? Can it be possible? Or Barcelona is going to succumb to the pressure to Real Madrid and lose the title to Real Madrid? Or Madrid is going to succumb to the pressure from Barcelona and lose the title to FC Barcelona in the top 5 European leagues, in the English Premier League, in the French League 1, in the Italian Serie A, in the Spanish La Liga, and in the German Bundesliga? Can FC Bayern win the German Bundesliga? Can Manchester United win the English Premier League? Or can Arsenal win the English Premier League? Or can Man City win the English Premier League? Or can Liverpool win the English Premier League? Or can Chelsea win the English Premier League? RC Lens, can they win the French League 1 for the first time in several years, ahead of Paris Saint-Germain, ahead of Olympique Marseille, or ahead of Olympique Lyonnais? And in the Italian Serie A, AC Milan, Napoli, Inter Milan, Juventus, Fiorentina. Which one of them can win the Italian Serie A? There is always an aura surrounding the top 5 European leagues. Each club has been doing its best. Each club has done their best. Each club has been one of the finest. In the 2025-2026 English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, German Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, and the French League 1, which club is going to win the 2025-2026 season? Is it going to be the moment for Barcelona? Is it going to be the moment for Bayern? Is it going to be the moment for Paris Saint-Germain or Lyon or RC Lens or AS Monaco? Is it going to be the moment for Manchester United, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa in the English Premier League? How is the English Premier League going to fare this season? Which club is going to win it? Can Man City do it? Can Liverpool do it? Can Manchester United do it? Which one of these clubs has 99.9% chance of making it top of the English Premier League, top of the Spanish La Liga, top of the German Bundesliga, and top of the French League 1 and the Italian Serie A? Can Napoli do it? Can AC Milan do it? Can Inter Milan do it? Which one of the best clubs in the top 5 European leagues has 99.9% chance of winning the league? Is it going to be for Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur, or Manchester United? The season is not over yet. Which club has 99.9% chance of making it top of the table? Top of the English Premier League, top of the Spanish La Liga, top of the German Bundesliga, top of the Italian Serie A, and top of the French League 1? Who is going to win the league this season? This season, who has 99.9% chance? Which club can win the English Premier League? Which club can win the Spanish La Liga? Which club can win the French League 1? Which club can win the Italian Serie A? And which club can win the German Bundesliga? How has the season felt so far? What club do you support? How has the season felt so far for the club that you support? Has it been good for you, or it's been bad? How has the season been so far? Have you achieved the best, or you are yet to achieve the best from your club? The greatest moments in the English Premier League, the best moments in the Spanish La Liga, the best moments in the German Bundesliga, the finest moments in the French League 1, and the most exclusive moment in the Italian Serie A. How has the season been good for you? Has the season been okay for you? How has the season fared so far for the club that you support? Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham Hotspur, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Chelsea. How has the season fared so far for the club that you support? The generational thinkers when it comes to football. The best moments when it comes to football is the best moment in the Spanish La Liga. The Spanish La Liga and the German Bundesliga has been the best moments, has been the best you can ever see when it comes to football. But how tight the league table is in the Italian Serie A, in the French League 1, in the English Premier League. How tight is the table? Barca 4 points behind Man City, and Arsenal 2 points behind. Barca 4 points behind Real Madrid, Arsenal 2 points behind Man City, and 3 points behind Aston Villa. In the 2025-2026 season, which club has been your best? For me, it has been Man City. For me, it has been Barcelona. For me, it has been RC Lens. For me, it has been AC Milan. For me, it has been FC Bayern. One of the finest moments you can always think of. One of the best moments you can always think of. Football has grown to the stage where clubs that you really think they have the best at heart, they have the best club, they are the best club, they can do the best, will always succumb to awful defeats, either at home or away from home. And Real Madrid hasn't been their best. Real Madrid hasn't found their feet when they come to the Spanish La Liga. How possible is it that Real Madrid will lead the Spanish La Liga table and succumb to a defeat beyond defeats to Celta Vigo, draws upon draws, and losing? After losing to Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid also lost to Celta Vigo. Barcelona, after losing to Real Madrid, they've been top-notch after losing that game. How do you think it's going to be for Barcelona? How do you think it's going to be for Real Madrid? How do you think it's going to be for Manchester United in the English Premier League, in the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid in the French League, Paris Saint-Germain in the Italian Serie A, AC Milan, and in the German Bundesliga, FC Bayern? How do you think the season is going to fare for these clubs? Can they pick up the pieces and win games upon games, matches upon matches, and turn things around for the best, and turn things around for the better, and turn things around for the club that they support? Can things turn around for Manchester United to win their next game in the English Premier League? Can things turn around for Liverpool to win their next game in the English Premier League? And do you think Arne Slot should be sacked by Liverpool as at the moment? The problem surrounding Mohamed Salah and Liverpool is the same problem Sadio Mane went through, and he left the club to join Al Nassr. And the same thing is happening to Mohamed Salah. All the promises that were made to Mohamed Salah has faded away. Can things change for the best for Mohamed Salah and for Liverpool? Mohamed Salah has been Liverpool's top ever scorer. Now he sits on the bench for the third consecutive games. Is someone out there who wants to end it all for Mohamed Salah to leave Liverpool? And if Mohamed Salah leaves Liverpool, can they cope with the pressure? And who is going to replace Mohamed Salah if he leaves Liverpool today? Which player is going to replace Mohamed Salah? After selling Ruben Dias, who will be the creative spark for Liverpool? Florian Wirtz? No, I don't think Florian Wirtz can match the class of Mohamed Salah. Who will replace Mohamed Salah if Mohamed Salah is willing to leave Liverpool today? Which player is going to replace Mohamed Salah? Is Liverpool going to buy another player to replace Mohamed Salah? Or they will use Jeremy Frimpong to replace Mohamed Salah? Or they will use Hugo Ekitike to replace Mohamed Salah? Which player is going to replace Mohamed Salah in the 2025-2026 English Premier League season? If Mohamed Salah wants to leave Liverpool in January, which club do you think he should sign for? Should Mohamed Salah move to the Saudi Pro League? Or should Mohamed Salah move to any of the top 5 leagues in the world? Which club do you think Mohamed Salah should move to? Which club do you think is going to help Mohamed Salah when he comes back from the African Cup of Nations 2025? Do you think things will be turned around to be best, to be the better, ways for Mohamed Salah to come back to its best. After sitting on the bench on 3 consecutive games, can Mohamed Salah bury the hatches within his heart against Liverpool, the club he has loved from the first, from the second, from the third, from the beginning till the end, the club he has supported, the club that he loves the most. Since joining Liverpool, Mohamed Salah has been one of the finest players for Liverpool. Now things are fading away. Now things are fading away for Mohamed Salah under Ancelotti. Does it mean Ancelotti wants Mohamed Salah out of Liverpool? Do you think Mohamed Salah and Ancelotti have grudges to settle? Why now, after signing a new contract, after being given promises upon promises, now everything is fading away? Or is Ancelotti trying to build a squad without Mohamed Salah going to the African Cup of Nations? What is the problem happening to Mohamed Salah for him to sit out 3 games? Will the narrative change? Will the scenario change? Will everything change for Mohamed Salah to be in its best frame of mind, to be in its best, to score and to assist for Liverpool? Can things change for Mohamed Salah? Can things change for Liverpool? Can things turn around to its best for Liverpool? After drawing 3-3 with Leeds United, can things change for Manchester United? Can the euphoria surrounding the game for Manchester United change? How do you think the season is going to fare for Mohamed Salah and for most of the top guns when it comes to the English Premier League and the top guns when it comes to the Spanish La Liga? Can things change? Can Mohamed Salah come back to its best? And do you think Manchester United can qualify to the UEFA Champions League 2026? They are sit in the English Premier League table with 25 points plus 4 goals. Can things change for Manchester United? Can Ruben Amorim turn things around for Manchester United? Can things change for Manchester United this season? And can they win the English Premier League this season? Or is it possible next season? The best has always been the Portuguese maestro Bruno Fernandes. The finest has always been the Portuguese maestro Bruno Fernandes. The biggest moments when it comes to the English Premier League, Bruno Fernandes has always stood up tall to dictate the pace and the tempo of the game for Manchester United. He has always been the one, he has always been the savior for Manchester United. How do you think things is going to fare for Manchester United in the English Premier League this season? Can things change? Can Manchester United make it out in the UEFA Champions League? Can they make it into the UEFA Champions League 2026? Is the season going to be the best? Is the season going to be the finest? And is the season going to be the greatest you have ever seen? How do you think Manchester United's season is going to be? Do you think they have 99.9% chance of qualifying into the UEFA Champions League? Or this narrative will change? Can Ruben Amorim turn things around for Manchester United? Do you think it's going to be the best moment for Manchester United? And do you think Manchester United has the chance of making it into Europe next season? How do you think Ruben Amorim is going to fare in the English Premier League this season? Can he turn things around? Can the narrative change for Manchester United? Do you think they have 99.9% chance of making it top of the English Premier League? Can they change the scenario? Can the narrative change in the English Premier League season? It has always been the best moment for Manchester United in the English Premier League, but an awful start from the beginning till now, winning matches and dropping points in the English Premier League. 7 matches won now by Manchester United. And when you check the top 5 teams, 10 matches, 11 matches, 8 matches, 9 matches, most of the clubs have won it. But can the narrative and the scenario change to its best for Manchester United in the English Premier League? Can things change for Manchester United? Do you think they have the chance of moving to the second position or the first position in the English Premier League? 15 matches have been played so far, and so many matches are left to be played. Almost 18 matches left to be played. They are playing 38 matches in the English Premier League, and 50 matches has been played now. Do you think Manchester United can do it and win the English Premier League? Do you think Manchester United can do it and be up there playing in Europe next season? Do you think it's going to be possible for Manchester United to be back into the UEFA Champions League next season? Where do you think Manchester United will be in 2025-2026 season? Can the scenario change? Can everything change to its best? After an awful start in the English Premier League, can Ruben Amorim turn things around after winning against Wolves by 4-1? Can Ruben Amorim, can the boys become men and help Manchester United back into Europe next season? Can the boys become men and help Manchester United secure their spot into the 2026 UEFA Champions League and become one of the best teams in the English Premier League? How do you think, and which position do you think Manchester United will be at the end of the season? Is it first? Is it second? Is it third? Or they will remain where they are on the sixth table? Definitely Manchester United won't be there, but where do you think they will be at the end of the season? Do you think it will be possible for Manchester United to lift the English Premier League? Do you think it's going to be possible for Manchester United to be second in the English Premier League? Can they change the scenario? Can the narrative change around for good? For Manchester United to win the English Premier League, or for Manchester United to qualify into the UEFA Champions League? Where do you think Manchester United will be? Do you want them to qualify into the UEFA Champions League next season? Or do you want them to be champions of the English Premier League? How can the narrative and the scenario change for good in the 2025-2026 English Premier League season? Manchester United 4, Wolves 1. Can Manchester United win subsequent matches and be up there in the English Premier League table? Can they change the narrative? Can they change the scenario surrounding most games in the English Premier League? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Share and turn your notification button on, and always subscribe to SCTV Sports. And I will always bring you more exclusive when it comes to sports news around the world. Can Manchester United win the English Premier League, or can they qualify into the UEFA Champions League next season? Do you think Manchester United can qualify into the UEFA Champions League next season? Where do you think Manchester United will be at the end of the season? Will they be in Europe, or they will not qualify into the UEFA Champions League, neither UEFA Europa League and neither UEFA Conference League? Do you think Manchester United will be in a respectable position in the English Premier League 2025-2026 season, being fit with 25 points plus 4 goals? Chelsea being fit with 25 points plus 4 goals. Chelsea fit with 25 points plus 10 goals. Can Manchester United make it into Europe 2025-2026 season? Let me know what you think about Manchester United's performance against Wolves. 4-1 against Wolves. Bruno scoring a world-class goal in the first half and scoring the final winning goal in the second half. Mason Mount scoring one spectacular goal, and Brian Mbeumo, who can't also stop scoring for Manchester United. Where do you think Manchester United will be at the end of the season? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Share, turn your notification button on, subscribe to SCTV Sports, follow all our social media platforms on X, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And I'll bring you more exciting breaking news when it comes to sports news around the world. Where do you think RC Lens will also be at the end of the season? Where do you think Liverpool will be at the end of the season? Where do you think Napoli will be at the end of the season? And where do you think FC Bayern will be at the end of the season? Follow all our social media platforms on X, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. Turn your notification button on and subscribe to SCTV Sports, and I'll bring you more exclusive when it comes to sports news.